Hey, good Sunday afternoon, everybody. This is SkyTrack 13 meteorologist Sean Ash. Hopefully the weekend is treating you well. Really hasn't been all that bad. We haven't had a lot of widespread rain, though we still have plenty of moisture in the atmosphere. Those showers are going to be very random today. There is the possibility for some quick splash and dashers. Now, at time of recording, we actually have some sun starting to peek through the clouds here in downtown Indianapolis. We're at 79 here just prior to 3 p.m. and average high is 83. We'll be close to that today. A few other cameras across the area courtesy of the SkyTrack 13 WeatherBug Network. You can see we're starting to get some peaks of blue. That could be counteractive, if you will, as it may help trigger some more showers and maybe even a rumble of thunder. This is what it looks like up on Morse at this hour. Starting to see the overcast shed apart. And so we are going to get some breaks for some sunshine. Now, the eastern part of the state has had more cloud cover and a little bit more rain coverage. And this is what it's looking like down in Greensburg at this point in time. I'll show you the radar trend over the last couple of hours. And we're at 82 Meridian Hills, 79 in Noblesville this hour. Temperature is going to be slow to warm because of the cloud deck, but now that we're starting to see some breaks, we should make it back into the expected low to mid 80s. 77 in Greensburg at this hour, 83 in Clinton, and 80 is what we have in Terre Haute. And this is how it's played out over the last few hours. You can see not a lot of rain, very hit and miss. There'll be quick movers too, so it's not like it's going to stay over your backyard for several hours. So that's good news if you got outdoor, if you're going to be out near the pool today, if you're trying to get some golf in, or if you maybe got some soccer practice, anything like that. These are splash and dashers. You see the visible satellite starting to see the clouds break up. Now back to the west, and we touched on this Friday. It looks like a pretty decent shot. There's going to be some severe weather back through Minneapolis and Des Moines as storms should really start to fire up, and that will eventually work toward us by tomorrow morning. We may squeeze in some morning showers. I want to break down the next couple of days for you, specifically the risk for severe weather on Monday over parts of Indiana, as we are expecting at least the possibility of damaging wind potential. Now this is Future Track 13, the high res run. This is by 4 a.m. tomorrow morning. Get a little bit closer, and again, some of the leftovers from the overnight storms may sneak through the first part of the day. I think our greatest severe weather potential is going to be much later tomorrow, and it probably starts to happen sometime by about 5 or 6 o'clock, if not a little bit later. And this particular run of Future Track 13, I think it's probably a little too far south. I think the entire area is fair game tomorrow evening, tomorrow night for heavy rain and possibly some damaging wind, especially at the very beginning of this. So Bloomington, Shelbyville, Martinsville, Crawfordsville, Lafayette, just almost everybody in the viewing area under the risk potential. Again, late tomorrow and actually into Tuesday morning, there's still the possibility. And I wouldn't be shocked if this is pushed a little farther south. So don't think you're off the guard down there in Bedford and North Vernon and Seymour. I think you're very much in play, at the very least, for heavy rain and potential for some flash flooding. This is the GFS model run rainfall output. Doesn't necessarily mean that is going to be the exact corridor of the heaviest rain, but the idea here is where it does set up between 1 and possibly as much as 3 inches. So flash flooding is a threat tomorrow with this into Tuesday morning. Lightning is going to be a big story as well, and we're going to put about a medium threat on the wind potential, especially at the beginning of this linear feature that pushes through. So let's work on the Labor Day planner. Shower chances are certainly in play early in the morning, midday, warm and humid in the afternoon. We'll squeeze up to about 86, and then the potential for some of those strong to severe thunderstorms during the evening hours. And again, this might be, by midnight, this might actually be in a pretty good spot for the heavy rain. Still to be determined exactly where it develops, and then most importantly how it tracks. But there will be a band of very heavy rain we expect. And then Tuesday, much like today, probably our greatest coverage of rain occurs early in the day before the feature pushes out. And as it does so, I think we probably get into a pretty good weather day late Tuesday, and then Wednesday looks pretty nice as well. I don't see us snapping the real sticky heat just yet, though there are some signs next weekend we may get into a slightly cooler pattern. This is your updated 7-day forecast. Strong storm potential tomorrow evening through early Tuesday morning. 83 on Tuesday, a nice Wednesday. Then we're up into the upper 80s, it appears, Thursday and Friday. Next best chance of thunderstorms after Tuesday is going to be Friday afternoon. Keeping a chance as we think the front slows down on a Saturday before it gets another upper level push. And if everything works out, next Sunday might be a really, really nice day, and possibly even Saturday, but I'm not convinced we're going to get into the drier air just that soon early next weekend. Appreciate you checking out the video forecast here. I'll have another update this evening. Hope you're enjoying your weekend, and be weather aware tomorrow, folks, for this potential. And Chuck Lofton will have an update early tomorrow morning, and then Nicole Masinsik and Angela Buckman will have updates tomorrow evening.